While addressing a retreat at Chankwanzi last week, President Yoweri Museveni hinted on a likely mass retrenchment of civil servants to scale down the cost of public administration. The proposal has, however, not been received with open hands by a cross-section of scholars who think the move should be directed towards reducing the many political appointees compared to civil service workers. Speaking to WBS TV, FDC's Colonel retired Dr. Kiiza Besigye says President Museveni has failed to rightly play his political cards when it comes to serving the people.
Anybody who has been following what President Museveni says knows that he does the exact opposite of what he says. So if he's saying that there is a need to cut back on the size of the public service, I think he means the opposite.
He thinks the patronage system has been carefully crafted to reward political constituencies as a way of entrenching the regime's stronghold on power.
Even as we talk, there are fresh elections. I know that he's saying it because there is a lot of criticism from donors. His economy is in a crisis. He can't pay salaries to those who are already in service. He's already spending more trying to rent political support using the expansion of the public sector. So I think he is making those statements simply to aid those in the Ministry of Finance.
On his part, Godber Tumushabe, a renowned policy analyst and lawyer, stresses that the first citizen and his leadership are the problem to the country.
Now about reducing the size of the public service when he has increased the size of the cabinet to 88 ministers. And therefore, I don't think that the problem is the public service. The problem is the leadership.
In 1992, the cabinet was cut from 80 to 42 ministers. 24 years down the road, the numbers are again bursting to the seams. Currently, the cabinet has a staggering 88 ministers and ministers of state. It is upon this backdrop that Tumushabe thinks this is a heavy burden and a soaring huge cost on public administration.
How come he has built this bloated bureaucratic structure, both in the public service and in the political service, over the last 20 years? Is he saying that he has discovered this as something new?
President Museveni thinks by reducing the number of civil servants, the government could use the savings to achieve social and economic transformation. He says he intends on keeping a promise that under his leadership, the country would become a middle-income country by 2020, although the National Planning Authority had expressed its reservations about reaching this goal. Jocelyn Chibole, Andrew Kagwa, WBS TV, Najana Nkombi.